Welcome in, welcome back to Friday Night Arcade. Thank you everybody for watching and thank you for your support. It's me, Aaron, and we're taking it back to the old school. I know typically when I play old school games on this channel, I usually play games like retro games, but I'm taking it back to the old school of like 2012, 2013. Playing some of the DayZ mod. You've probably seen us play the standalone a lot on this channel. I don't think we've ever actually played the mod at any point. It's always been the standalone, which the standalone's coming along. They just released version 0.6. It's on experimental, and the graphics are much improved, and it's pretty fun to play. But honestly, there's just something special about the mod, and let me explain why. For starters, it actually runs. They've gotten the mod optimized to a point now where you're getting 60 frames per second on average, whereas in standalone, they're still typically it's a lot. It just doesn't run as well. You know, maybe 20-30 frames per second on average. So that's part of the problem. Another big thing is just that the mod has a lot more playable features. Vehicles are a lot more fleshed out in the mod. Standalone is starting to implement vehicles, but it's not working quite as well yet. I think they've got like sedans and buses right now. And I don't know, there's pros and cons to each. I do like in the standalone that you can enter every building, whereas in the mod you can only enter some buildings. But at the same time, the mod just runs a lot smoother, and quite frankly, it's just... Oh. I think we're going to have a little bit of zomber action. So I crafted... you can actually craft in this game now, in the mod. That was something that was not... You couldn't... For the longest time you couldn't, but now you can. Actually crafted Lucille from The Walking Dead. The barbed wire baseball bat. You need a bat and some nails and some razor wire. The wire fencing kit. So, that's kind of cool. Crafting isn't nearly as fleshed out in the mod as it is in the standalone, but... I don't want this video to be just me comparing the mod and the standalone, so I think I'm gonna forgo that and just talk about my adventures here in the mod. I've been kind of dabbling back in it a little bit here this past week or two. I was really looking forward to No Man's Sky. Is my next big open world adventure game, and then when I heard it got delayed until August, it was kind of a downer. I think a lot of people that are looking forward to that game just kind of got bummed out by that. I'm not mad at the developer or anything like that. I'd rather they delay it and get it right than release a shoddy game, But nevertheless, it was like, well, what am I going to play now? So... So I popped in, I reinstalled the DayZ mod, and fuck it, we're gonna make Chernarus great again. Let's take it back to the old school and get this mod going again. I don't know how long I'm gonna play this for. I don't know what what kind of adventures I'm gonna get into. That was kind of dumb. But it's been so long since I've played it, and I'm kind of falling in love with it again. So we'll see what happens. So currently I am just south of the town Novi Sobor, and I've been making my way north. It's been a little tough going. I actually let's see here. I did not actually find a water bottle until last night. So I've been making my way all this way north basically just surviving on wells and cans of Coke, stuff like that. So yeah, I didn't actually find a water bottle until recently. And yeah, I still don't have a compass either. So this is all just doing land nav the old-fashioned way, with just trying to find landmarks and trying to find, you know, following the roads a little bit, but try to stay in the wood line, and just trying to stay out of trouble and stay away from other players. I'm playing on US 434, which does run the vanilla mod, and it's pretty cool because it's just the DayZ mod. There's a lot of mods of the mod that you can play, like Overpoch or Epoch, Exile, all these different things. I just like playing the mod, just the straight mod, and it's pretty cool to just be able to jump on this server and play the mod. So yeah, the story of my character on this game, I've been kind of making my way north, and I have, you can see I do have the bandit skin, so I have kind of been playing a little bandity on this server. Now one guy, he had his gun pointed at me. I'm going to call it self-defense. I fired the first shot, but if he wouldn't have killed me, or if I wouldn't have killed him, he would have killed me first. So he got really mad and bitched me out in side chat, and it's like, you know, that's the name of the game. I don't know what to tell you. You lost. So that's just how it goes sometimes. So I don't really know what my end game is with playing DayZ the mod again. You know, I've kind of done it all. I've found vehicles, I've made bases, I've found tents and set up camps before. I've met up with other players, I've met up with friends. So what's the end game for me? Well, for me, on this game, you know, nothing is sacred anymore. There aren't really any friendly players anymore, so I kind of play no holds barred. You know, it'd be fun to maybe find a bandit camp or something like that, and just cause some trouble. Or, you know, if somebody else has a vehicle, it'd be fun to find it and go for a ride. But, you know, in this game, I've always preferred to go on foot, just because when you're in a vehicle, a lot can go wrong. You can crash, and then you gotta worry about upkeep on the vehicle. It's man, it matches out the ass on this in this town. So you know, there's pros and cons to having a vehicle. It's noisy. People can usually see you before you see them, so that's a problem. So I kind of like going lone wolf on foot. That's kind of the way I like to go. Right, for this playthrough, I'm trying to make it to the dam. The dam is always, it's always been one of my favorite places to try to go, on the mod. In the past, there's, typically some good stuff that spawns there, on the mod, and there might be some other camps there, might run into some other players. So that's my end game, is trying to make it to the dam. Got a long way to go to get there, but I think I can make it. I am in a bit of a quandary right now. I will say I could continue going north, or I could go west a little bit and try to make my way to Starry Sober and see if I could get into the military camp there. There's always good loot at the... Usually there's pretty good loot at the military camp. The reason I say that is because right now I have a Winchester, and the Winchester's a great weapon. It gives you, you know, typically it's a one-shot kill if you know what you're doing. 1 or 2 shots, but the problem is I've only got like 8 bullets left. Actually 5. I've got 5 bullets left, so that's a no good. So So yeah, you know, this is probably not the smartest thing I'm gonna do, but I'm gonna go for it and see if I can make my way to Starry Sober. Okay, so right now that's Starry Sober. And I'm just gonna kind of sit here for a minute and see what I see. So I'm not seeing any activity at the moment. So I'm just going to sit here for a few minutes and just kind of keep an eye on things. When I play this game by myself, you know, I'm always trying to look around, and I prefer to see the other player before they see me. I play this how I would do it if this was a real life situation. So, you know, I, I just try to take it as slow as possible. So, you know, I could just go running in here all gangbusters, and then if there's another player there, I'm going to run into them, and if they're not friendly, one of us is probably going to die. So, you know, I'm just, it pays to take your time in this game. There's no reason to be in a hurry. Okay, for a minute there, I thought I heard something. Couldn't tell if it was a gun. So even though I've topped off on the hunger meter, my character's fully fed, I'm trying to replenish my health. And I've got some cooked meat. Cooked meat is the best way to do that. Cooked meat or cooked fish, it works really well for replenishing your health. See, yeah, now that little drop there underneath the temperature gauge, that's your blood. So we're trying to keep that topped off, especially there's a good chance we're going to run into another player here at some point. I don't like it, but I'm going to do it anyway. I'm probably going to regret it. Here we go. So as I'm moving, what I'm doing is I'm trying to give myself as much cover as I can. Now, obviously, I have to make my way this way, but, you know, trying to give myself some cover along the tree line. Now, obviously, this isn't the best spot, but I'm trying to get over here to this tree line before I get any closer to... It's kind of a ways away. Before I get any closer to the city. Nope. We're gonna have company. Ah. It's always a catch-22, whether or not you are going to get badly injured when dealing with a zombie. The play control, especially with the melee combat, is not that great to begin with. And then on top of that, you have to worry about the noise. So, you know, probably 80% of the time I would have just ran away and tried to lose that zombie. But if I run away right here, I'm going to make a zombie train situation. And any other player nearby is going to hear me aggroing fucking 3 or 4 zombies running around like an asshole in an open field. So I'm trying to keep it somewhat stealthy as best I can. So I'm officially out of food at this point. So I do have water in the water bottle, but I am officially out of food. So, ooh, speaking of food. Okay, well, time to get us a meal. Come here, Oinky. Come here, Oinky. Is that a pig? Yeah, this isn't going to attract attention. This is how Negan goes hunting. Let's get a quick fire going. And cook us up some bacon. Some bacon, baby. Seems like a good spot as any. So yeah, I spent 5 minutes talking about how I like to play stealth, and now I'm going to set up a fireplace right in the middle of town. Here we go. So yeah, if I'm going to do this... Oh, fuck. Why the fuck am I doing this? This is stupid. This is really dumb. And there's zombies out the ass over here. Too close to back out now. Damn. So I'm trying to decide if that is the appropriate amount of zombies for one player in the area or not. The way the spawning mechanic works in this game, you have... The zombies are actually spawned by your computer. So the zombies aren't in the town until I get within a certain radius of the town. And if there's more than one player in the area, more zombies will spawn in the town. So that's one way that you can kind of tell if there's other players in the area. If all of a sudden there's way more zombies than what there were a few minutes ago in the town, that lets you know that there's another player getting close and you should probably find a good hiding spot. This is probably going to be the end of me. I guess the other option is to sit here and wait for somebody else to come along. Fuck that. I ain't got time for that. I might starve to death. Oh, man. So there is an oil fire. Yeah, so somebody's had to have been here within the last 15 minutes. Here we go. This is where you fall down. Ooh, morphine. Man, I've been needing that. Ooh, what have we here? So I think I've already got binoculars. Well, guess I'll take that. I gotta make a decision here fast. I'm gonna eat some bacon. See, this is the bad thing about looting when your inventory is full. This is actually really stupid on my part. So, I'm not too sure but what I didn't just glitch the game out a little bit there, because technically my character had bandit skin, but now I've just got camo clothing, so I'm gonna go with that. I'm not gonna complain. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. I gotta get out of here. Bacon. Oh man, fuck. My heart is pounding right now. Oh fuck. Oh, wake up, wake up, wake up. Come on, wake up. Wake up. Oh, please wake up. Oh man. Just eat some bacon. Don't make any sounds. No! What? Why? Oh man, that's some crap. The server restarted right in the middle of all that madness, and the guy's body's gone now. That's a bummer. Because that guy was full-on bandit mode. He probably had some decent gear. Maybe a GPS or something like that. It would have been nice to be able to loot him, but... I don't know. I survived. I guess that's all I can ask for. Anytime you live to fight another day, it's always a good day. You know what? Fuck this. I'm leaving. Goodbye. Goodbye, Star is sober. I'm gonna get the fuck out of here. Gonna go someplace else. Gonna go do something else. 'Cause this is not working out for me. Deuces, assholes. Hey!
Bicycle, bicycle, bicycle. I want to ride my bicycle, bicycle, bicycle. I want to ride my bicycle.